Hello, and welcome to the Imagine Products YouTube channel. Today, I will be covering the deck and tape options that are available for you to edit in myLTO. First, to locate these options, select your deck or your tape from the left-hand view. This will pull up a screen with both the advanced deck options and the tape control options. Select the gear icon located at the top of this view next to your deck name. This will bring up a new screen with your advanced deck options. The top section, titled LTFS options, gives you control over a number of different items. First, select the LTFS that you would like to use. This option will default to the built-in bundled LTFS. The second option is to use a custom LTFS. Setting this up can be complicated, so we do not recommend it. However, if you prefer to use a custom LTFS, I have included a link in the description below that will take you to an article detailing the installation and setup process. The second option, Index Sync Options, allows you to select how often the tape index will be saved in memory and added to the tape before it is unmounted. If this process becomes out of sync, there is the potential for data loss. From the drop-down menu, users have multiple options on how to handle it. The first of these is on Unmount. This option will only save the tape index after you have finished working with your tape and unmounted it. This is the fastest option, but it is also the most risky. If something were to go wrong while writing to the tape, you could possibly lose all of the data from this session. Next is Time Interval. This is the LTFS manufacturer recommended option and allows you to save the tape's index at custom intervals ranging from every minute to every 30 minutes. The more often you save the tape index, the longer the replication will take. Finally is File Close. This option will save the index after every file write. However, it is important to note that this can result in significant overhead if syncing occurs too frequently. For example, if only a few large files are being written, the additional time it takes may be minimal. But if many files are being written, the time added can be very significant. Directly underneath the LTFS options are the mount options. These options give you a few more ways to customize your setup. Mount location allows you to select the destination that your deck will be mounted to when the mount command is issued. If the tape is currently mounted, it will give the file system path to the mount location. Mount name lets you choose how you would like to name your deck. Options include naming it after your tape barcode, tape serial number, or a custom naming convention. Next, you can select the mount type. We recommend using fast mount, which can help you avoid overhead when first mounting your tape, but you can also choose between standard or force mount options. Finally, choosing to enable eject on dismount will automatically kick the tape from the LTO drive when you're finished archiving and have unmounted your tape. After you have finalized these options, exit out of this screen. Next, you'll see 4 options located to the right of your tape. The first of these is titled Mount. While you can explicitly choose to mount your tape before starting a job, we've automated this process by having your tape mount automatically whenever you start a job. Keep in mind that while your tape is mounted, none of the other options will be available to you, and their icons will appear as gray. Next is Format. Selecting this option pulls up a new screen that allows you to set your tape's label. This is what your tape appears as in myLTO. You can also choose to give it a 6-digit barcode and decide whether or not to use compression. For best performance in archiving video files, we recommend that you leave this option unchecked. The next option is Recovery. Upon selecting this icon, you will bring up a new window that gives you 4 options to recover your tape. I will go over each of these options in more depth in a separate video. I have included the link for this video in the description below. The final option is Eject. This option will simply have your tape eject from your deck. It performs the exact same function as the eject button on your deck. With that, I will conclude this tutorial. Hopefully you now have the tools needed to configure your deck and start to work with your LTO device. For more tutorial videos, be sure to check out the rest of our channel. Thanks for watching, and as always, imagine together.